Hello everyone, and welcome to my short video/review of No Man's Sky. I would like to thank Fado82 for generously giving me this game. Please go subscribe to him and give him some love. Links down below. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Look at this old boy. Interesting looking creature, isn't he? He's scared of me. Hey buddy, come back here, I'm friendly. Do you want a cup of tea? Oh, I can't feed him. I've got enough carbon. What is this bloody strange looking thing? I think he's got a disease or something of the like. Another one. Hello, old chap. Hostile scan detected. That means pirates are looking for me, and I've got a lot of money on me right now. Oh shit, they're after me. I think I'm going to land on this planet just beforehand. Yes, watch this. Oh shit, just before I landed too. Pirates. Oh, I didn't want to show you space combat this quickly, but looks like I'm going to. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, this, chaps, is where I'm going to engage the run-like-fuck tactic. It's an interesting one. And, what I'm going to do is try and avoid these pirates by landing on this planet. I don't know if I'll get down there in time, though. I'm really trying to avoid them. I'm going to blast through this asteroid to get away. See, this stuff happens randomly, and it's all dependent on how much, oh god! Whoa! That was a close one. It's all dependent on how much money you have, how much valuables, you know, whether they'll come and attack you or not. And also the number. Oh, hello. You're in front of me, buddy. Bad idea. So you can see space combat here is relatively diverse. There's a lot of fun to be had in it. Obviously, if I was in a better ship, which I am currently not. Oh god, my shields are going to go down if I'm not careful. So I can come. This is my inventory here. I can hop into here, find my shields, which are there. Go onto them and then charge them up with. I've got iron. What an interesting looking planet this is. Look at this strange blue grass that's growing. These trees. Just the sounds in this game, I've got to add, are wonderful. When you're in a cave, the echoes of your feet. I'll show you later. I'll go into a cave. The wind whistling through your hair. I don't even know if you have hair, but the sounds in this game are wonderful. Space flying sounds great. The fighting sounds great. It's just a really good sounding game. The way in which one would survive and prosper in No Man's Sky is by resource gathering. Now, resources can be those that we know of today, such as iron, titanium, and the like, and they can also be fictional resources. The fictional resources tend to be a little bit more interesting, and the combination of reality and fiction presented in No Man's Sky gives a lot of diversity to the game, and inspires the players to delve deeper into this universe. You mine the resources with that gun thing you saw in my hand, and it's rather an effective tool. There was a lot of discussion when this game came out on PC as to how it performed, how it actually how it played, FPS drops and stuff. And I looked at the Steam reviews and there was a lot of people complaining about bad FPS. And it's interesting because on my first play session, I played it yesterday for about 6 hours. My first play session, I didn't get any FPS drops whatsoever. And yet in this play session, just a day afterwards, I'm getting quite severe FPS spikes every now and again, dropping me down to about 10 frames, which is peculiar. I can't help but wonder maybe it's because more people are playing on the server. I wouldn't know. I just think that's worth pointing out. Also, the Alt-Tab issue is a bit of a bitch. You can't Alt-Tab this game and come back into it. The only way I've figured out how to do that is you Alt-Tab, open up your task manager, and jump to the application through that. That's the best fix I can find for you. One of the best things about this game, one of the things I like doing the most, is just looking. Traveling between places and just looking at what is here. All these asteroids, all different planets, the huge sun. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful looking game. And if you can get past the certain issues, which I'm sure will be fixed on PC, I cannot recommend it more if you're after this visual experience. My only concern, really, is that it does feel a little bit on the side of consoles at the moment. It does feel like a bit of a console game, and I'll go into that further later on. Primarily, though, I can demonstrate that here. Here I am in my ship. The only way I can look around at different things is by moving my mouse, you see? I can turn around, blah blah blah. It would be really nice if I had an opportunity to move my head, you know? If you played Armor, if you hold left alt, you know, you can look around your body, you can look around your car. If you could do that in these ships, and look down at what's below you and above you, it'd give you a little bit more immersion, I think, and make you think that you're actually in a spaceship. Whereas right now, I think like I'm just floating through space with an overlay in front of me. Maybe that's just me, but there you go. That's what you come to this channel for. Another element of this game I'd like to point out is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very much dynamic and will change as to what the player is doing. And I have not heard a more fitting soundtrack in a game for a very, very long time. The music in this game is simply perfection. If you're feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere, the music's going to reflect that perfectly. And I don't know how the hell they did it, but it's marvelous. There's a planet here with what looks like 2 moons. That's right, 2 of them. If that is the case, who knows what royalties will await us, you know? Look at that weird creature. Whoa. I'm gonna kill it, I think. Oh, maybe it wasn't a creature. Whatever it was, it's dead now. I mentioned before that the game feels a bit console-y, and what I meant by this is simply that obviously I think the development team heavily pushed this game towards the console market, and a reason why I think this is partly to do with the ship flying. I'll show you it later. It feels like you're on the rails a little bit too much when you're on the ships. You can't crash your ships. You can't. Whoops! I'm gonna freeze to death. You can't crash your ships. You can't. Sometimes it feels like they pull against you. They're not very intuitive to fly, I would say. They feel a little bit too dumbed down. Not much challenge there. I'll show you examples shortly. Another reason is, you'll notice if I open up my inventory here, I have this wheel as my selector, as my mouse. If I wanted to transfer aluminium, for example, into my starship, I have to hold the mouse button or the keyboard button. And it seems like this is PC. We have the ability to be incredibly accurate with our clicks. You know, that's one of the biggest advantages, and I don't think that's particularly necessary in this game. It's minus 96.8 degrees C on this bloody planet. Christ. Very chilly. Oh, hello there. These are Sentinel robots. They are a bit annoying. They judge you, and if they don't like what they see, they shoot the hell out of you. I've died to them a few times. So I try and live peacefully, but they don't like you, See, look, he's getting pissed off now.
Thermal protection.
Hey, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna freeze to death, pal. I'm gonna jet back out of here. See you in hell. My ship's over there. Can I make it in time? That's the question. Another thing I really wanted to show you is how amazing water is. Now, this planet is bloody cold as is, so the water's going to be rather fresh. We'll put it that way.
Extreme water temperature detected.
You see that lag spike? I didn't see them yesterday, but now I am. So yeah, just look at this though. Now it's caught up with itself.
Thermal protection falling.
It's awesome looking. You can get fish and all sorts living under here. I just think that's marvelous. I'm gonna get out of here now. No Man's Sky is a game for explorers and people who like to read deep into the lore of a world. And the amount of reading you can do on this world is vast. It's incredibly vast. I can compare it roughly to Mass Effect in a way. In Mass Effect, you could read a lot about the lore of a world, and you didn't have to read about it, but you could. And I was one of those people that loved to do that kind of thing. And this is the same. You can find bits of lore all over the place. Trading in this game plays a huge part in making you money, or credits, as they are referred to in the game. This is a trading post, which I've never been to this one before, but one would assume you could trade here. And so you can see there's an alien over there. This is a galactic, I think it's a galactic trading booth or something like that. Let's find out. Galactic Trade Terminal. And this gives you a nice little example of the trading in the game. You can sell or buy. If I wanted to sell, for example, you can see everything here has a kind of percentage as to how it's doing on the averages. So if you're lucky, you can mine a load of a resource and then find that it's up 100%, so you can sell it for 100% of what it's worth. Or you can get unlucky, mine a lot of resource and find it's down 100%. And this allows an interesting dynamic in the game, really, where you can play the stocks should you want to. If you find something that's really low, you can buy it and then sell it really high. I've managed to do some tinkering, and I believe that my FPS as a result has increased. If you'd like to see a separate video on how I tinkered with the actual game files themselves, let me know if you're suffering with FPS spikes, because I've pretty much sorted it, I think. It's definitely a lot more playable now. So you see down the bottom left there, that's the text. That's some bit of flavor text that he's saying to me in his language. I've learned a few words of these guys, the Vikings, right? And so you can see in English there, interloper. I learned the word for interloper, so that's come through in English. And eventually, if you get really, obviously, if you do a lot of research, you learn things about races, you'll be able to understand this full sentence, which is an amazing level of depth. The warrior looks at me with fire in its eyes. This species is clearly aggressive, and I doubt I'm welcome. Yet, the life form bows in greeting. Tradition and honor perhaps dictate it. I don't feel in imminent danger, and I'm about to turn and leave when the creature points towards my multi-tool. It barks with concern and makes a motion to suggest that I should hand it over. I don't think I want to give it to him. I don't want to offend him, though. Maybe he won't take it. Let's take a risk. The warrior nods in satisfaction. It offers me an improved replacement multi-tool. Get in! No way! The dude just took mine and gave me a better one. See, that, I've never seen that before. And these things, this is on some random planet of hundreds of thousands of planets. That is awesome. That makes me come back to this game. When I think, oh, I don't want to really carry on now, I'm getting a bit bored, something like this happens, and I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm gonna play on now. That's amazing. That's really cool. I'm definitely going to accept that. Thank you, alien friend. And my standing with him increased. God knows how. But, there you go. Found an abandoned building. Not quite sure what to expect in here, chaps. Oh, crikey. Things in here went from bad to shite very quickly by the looks. Interesting. Wow. I swear to God, every time I think I've seen the best planet, I find another one. I mean, look at this. Look at these huge bloody mushroom things that are just sprouting from the earth. Or whatever the hell this is I'm walking on. Look at these other planets. It's just... oh, it's breathtaking. There's only one word for it. It's just wow. You know? Got my new mining cannon thing here. Let's get some plutonium. Oh, that was very sharpish. Very nice. Plutonium used to charge up literally what I'm shooting right now, pretty much. Good things, good things. Hell yes. Got some water here. Have a look, see if we can find it. Ooh, shit. Let's see if we can find any life in this water. Find any fishies. Because I'm getting hungry. I've run into a couple of nasty little fish before. That'll give me a hard time. Let's go for a bomb, shall we?
Nice.
Cannonball. Let's go. Wow. Absolutely amazing. No fish to be seen, but isn't it stunning? It said initially that there was a toxic rain on this planet. That's why I've got that green thing in the bottom left. That's saying how screwed I am. Found a new addition. Well, I've made a new addition to my cannon here. It's a bomb of sorts, and it blows up the terrain. Hold on, check this out. Ready? Bang! Look at that, huge bloody hole. So I thought it might be cool to see what happens with the water when you do that. Oh yeah, look, it all fills in. That's nice. Oh, it's a sentinel robot, look. I hate these bastards. Been through them already. Ugh. Look at the colour of this water. I wonder if it's the same underneath. Wow. Yeah. Crimson water. Look at all the flora and fauna underneath this water. Weird life. Crazy weird plant life under here. Some iron. Lots of iron, actually. And those weird mushroom things. I don't know what to call this planet yet. I'll name it something fitting, I'm sure. One thing I will say about this game, if you're a YouTuber, it's incredibly difficult to record. I mentioned earlier that I fixed the frame rate, and that was true for me. In the game, the frames were looking fantastic. However, looking at the footage, I still get lag spikes in them. It's a hard game to record, but again, it's pretty much brand new, so fingers crossed they're going to jump right on with fixing that. Well, guys, this has been No Man's Sky. I hope you enjoyed my kind of review Mish-Mash video of it. There wasn't really much coherence to it, but I just wanted to get some points across and show you what the game was like. And thank you again to Fado82 for letting me have this copy. I'm in your debt, good sir. Now, the question is, LOLOUT, would you recommend this game? And I can only speak for myself here, but this is definitely my game of the year. I'm having a fantastic time playing this, and I intend to play it a hell of a lot more. If you'd like to see me play more on YouTube, just let me know, because I'm not sure if this is the kind of stuff you guys would like to see or not. But, you know, sometimes this game does not play well, and as of right now, I can't say go and buy it because it's not yet fixed. So my advice to you chaps, if you're thinking about buying this, is wait until you see some significant PC updates to fix the frame drops, to fix the problems which other people have mentioned far better than I have in this video. Obviously, I can't really articulate on something that has only affected me for a very short amount of time. The majority of time I've spent in this game has been wonderful. I've had a smooth experience. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Fantastic game. Keep your eye on updates for it, and stay coy.